All right, welcome back everyone. Just going through the startup procedure. The new batteries are installed and I'm just checking, make sure everything works right. So this is a moment of truth, I guess. So we do have, now mind you guys, I'm just getting power for today. I still got to do a lot of wire management. That's going to be tomorrow, you know, cleaning up all the wires, making a mount for the battery screen, DLE bobber. So batteries are on, solar panels are bringing power in. Now all that's left to do is turn on the inverter. And we've got power. All right. Cool. All right, looks like everything's good. So we are currently running off of our two new 48 volt batteries, lithium batteries. These guys have been disconnected again. Tomorrow I'm taking all these cables off and I'm going to get all these batteries put somewhere. Don't know where yet. But make sure we have lights. Oh, might help if I turn this inverter on too. So this inverter here powers this shed only. So the water pump just turned on and the lights, pretty much the outlets and stuff, everything in this building is this little 3,000 watt. The shop and the house is the big boy. So there we go, we got lights now. So it appears everything's working, guys. I guess we'll know at 5 in the morning when we're getting up if these batteries are still good. Now mind you, it is now cloudy. We have a storm that has moved in today. So tomorrow and the next day is supposed to be rain and snow. Hopefully more rain than snow. But as of right now, the batteries are 50% charged. They come that way from the factory. The input from our solar is we're bringing in 100 volts and the output is 54 volts. So we're actually in bulk mode right now. We're making more power from the sun than we're using, which makes sense because no one's home but me. No one's in the house. No one's doing anything in the shop. It appears everything's working. Pretty simple setup, to be honest. I just like to do things like this very, very slow because any mess up can be very hazardous to my health. And being here, I'm all alone by myself today. Don't need the wife coming home to a crispy husband. So, no alarms are going off. Everything appears to be good. Now, this display that I originally had is showing full signal, or full power rather. This one I still haven't messed with. I gotta set it up. There's an alarm on this as well. So yeah, I gotta go through and set this up. I still gotta read the instructions, which apparently is a novel. I mean, come on. It's kind of a lot of reading to do for this thing, but I'll figure all that out tomorrow, guys. And once I get all these wires buttoned up, I'll kind of go into more detail of the system and how it is now. This is much more compact. Now I'm only using the corner of this building, whereas before I had the entire this wall here and almost the entire width of the building here. So just the compactness of these two batteries, man, that's going to be nice. Again, I can add on more of these batteries. I don't think I'll ever have to, just because this is over twice as much power capacity that I had with these batteries. And these ones almost made it. If they would just run through the night until the sun came up, I would have been fine, but they're not doing that anymore. I did go ahead and build, let's see if you guys can see that. I went ahead and built that wooden stand right there out of some 4x6s and some leftover 1x material from some cabinet projects I was doing. So it's up off the ground. It's not going to be in the dust zone, and it just looks better, and it just seems a little bit more professional that way, I guess. So I'm going to program this battery. what do they call it? Battery monitor. I'm gonna program all that tomorrow. All I want to do is get power on before the family gets home, and we're gonna see tonight. Hopefully there's no issues and we won't have to run the generator. Thank God. Because that gets old quick. So there we have it, guys. Let me kind of give you a better view of what's going on here. So again, all the wires will be cleaned up tomorrow. There's the 2 batteries with the new stand. I had to relocate the kill switch for the solar panels right there. It used to be up here, but so I can reuse these cables, these 2-watt cables, I had to reposition this so everything will reach. I did have to make 1 cable, and again, thankfully guys, thankfully I have the parts and the tools to do that type of thing. Could you imagine if I would have had this all apart and just found out that I needed a cable, 1 cable, and I would have to drive all the way to town. It's about a 4-hour round trip just for 1 cable, which needless to say, that's a pretty upsetting thing. So good thing I had all the tools, all the parts, everything to do what I needed to do. So everything seems to be running just fine. Again, 2 new batteries, wires will be wrapped up tomorrow, and there we go. I guess I'm going to call it a day. What do you guys think about this? If you guys have any questions, put it down in the comments box. Now mind you, I am no solar contractor guy at all. I just really went over the instructions. I actually went online and found a bunch of information on this as well. So don't look at what I did as a way to do your system. This might be 100% wrong. I don't know. So far everything's working good. The batteries are charging right now. That's the little, I know you guys can't see it, but there's some little LED lights down there. There's 6 of them, I believe. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Whichever one is flashing, that's where you're at now. So it's charging at the 50% mode right now on both of them. But everything seems to be looking good. This is a huge upgrade for us, guys. Huge upgrade. Besides, now I have all these batteries to do something with. I'll probably end up using them for the music studio, like I said, once that's built. So I still have to maintain these guys while they're just sitting here, but at the end of the day, this is so much cleaner, so much more power, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how these work out. Again, these sealed lead acid batteries have a 3 to 5 year shelf life, operating lifespan, whereas these new batteries, they're warranted for 15 years or 10 years, something like that. I think 10 years, but the life expectancy is 15 to 20 years. So I'll probably be long dead and gone by the time these things go out. I hope not. But, 20 years from now, that's a long time. These are just great batteries, as long as you maintain them. I do have a diesel heater coming in a few weeks. That's going to be used for this building to keep this building at optimum temperature for the equipment and especially the batteries. I also have I bought 2 diesel heaters. One's for this power water room to keep the batteries and equipment warm and my water pump and filters warm. And the other one is for the big dog condo that I built out there because the dogs have still taken up residency in my shop, and I just can't do anything in there with 5 dogs running around chewing stuff. So yeah, so we got them a diesel heater too, so they can sleep outside in the dog condo that I built. So there we go. One more project done. Off to the next one. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if off-grid homesteading life appeals to you. It certainly appeals to us. We're really enjoying it out here. If you have any questions, once again, put it in the comments box. Do that thumb up thing. Apparently it helps. Something. I don't know. But that's it. Power, batteries, rewiring of the system is now complete. Just got to do some cleanup. I'm also going to build, it's probably going to be right here, a board that will have all of these gauges and displays and everything. It'll all be right here, so it'll be easy to look at and program. So that's it. What do you guys think? 2 batteries instead of 20. Good trade. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Prep and thrive.